So I just want to have a conversation with y'all about hip-hop police. Hip-hop police are everywhere, and they people that you might not think are police because they don't have a uniform on, but they have a job and an obligation to give police information. And that would be all kinds of police, from the regular police that you see every day to the FBI. Now listen, let's start with Big U from LA. He has a contract with the Los Angeles Police Department, and he's making plenty of money with them. He works with the youth. But part of this contract and part of his obligations is to give them information about illegal activity, like gang activity and rug activity. You see? But that gives a person like Big U more power, because you all know that he is an OG Crip, and he has a lot of gangbangers under his wing. So he gets to play both sides of the fence. You heard what Rich Homie Quan had to say when he went to LA.
First time I ever went to LA, I went out there to shoot the party video.
Word.
But they knew what time I landed. They knew what hotel I was at before I landed. Listen, bro, the first time I go out there, so flying with TIG, Fly was like, man, we gotta go pull up on Big U. So we're going to Crenshaw High School, but he got the football kids out there. So my mind fucked up. This is my first time going out there. He was like, yeah, man, we knew what time you landed. I was like, oh yeah, this shit different. He was like, yeah, you over there, you in a hotel room, Then what you call to get your bag, ain't your driver? I was like, oh yeah, this shit different. So at the same time, I say that to say, that checking in should be real. I ain't paid no money. All he wanted me to do was just take pictures with the kids, the football kids, and it be little shit like that. Like niggas be thinking checking, oh, you got to pay. They just want you to show the community like you're still able to be reached. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I went out there that time, I ain't never had no problems from that first time.
Now, did you hear this fool contradict himself? He tried to make it like it was so cool out there to kick it, and Big U, all he wanted them to do was meet the kids. But he said he didn't have any more problems after the first time going out there. So that means it was a problem the first time. Why would anybody have to know when you landed, what hotel you in, and who drove you to your hotel? If you didn't have to pay or give up no money, why you even mention something like that? Huh? And then he talking about, they just want to know that you can, the community can still reach you. You can still be reached. The community? What community? Quan ain't from LA. That ain't your community. It's very good to bring rap stars to see the children. Makes you look like you're doing a very good job. Right? But at the same time, he's an OG Crip, and he can contact Crips to come extort these very same rappers that come visit the children in the city of LA, like Gilly the Kid. If you don't know, Gilly the Kid was brung to LA, well, to the hood of LA by Big U. And Gilly was robbed. They took his jewelry, and they took his $20,000 cash. Now, you don't have to believe me. Just listen.
And Gilly, right? Listen, when you was in your drawers and your socks, no shirt, no nothing, you screaming on the ground, Big U brought me here. What the homie say? So what? And somebody that you know that helped you, Nip brought you 20 grand. got you up out of there, right? Like, you don't realize, like, bro, if somebody that brought you there couldn't get you your jewelry back, couldn't get your money back, nothing. So you telling me this is the person that you want to save and act like that was, you should know.
Now you see, this man is playing both sides of the fence. He works with the police and he works with the streets. It's a win-win, right? Hey, they should have never trusted this man. You know his background. You know what he did. And not to mention what he allegedly did to Nipsey Hussle. They say he was behind the unaliving of Nip. He came to Nip's house because he wanted Nip to give him money over some equipment. And Nipsey had did a diss song dissing Big U on it called You Don't Have a Clue. And they started to beat the brakes off Nipsey. They even hit Nipsey's father in the head with a bat. And the only reason why it stopped was because Black Sam came running out the house, popping that thing. All of this happened because Nipsey didn't want Big U to be his manager no more. And he the one that called it for the Rolling 60s. So how that's gonna work when Nip is a 60? Well, it didn't work. And you know what the outcome was for Nip. And the outcome for Big U, he's still out here on the streets, kicking it with the 60s and working for the police. Yo, can't make this stuff up, man. Inside the Mafia. I'm out.